Are you struggling to get content on a consistent basis to put on all your social media channels and struggling to make sure you keep all those channels updated? More importantly, do you want to be more interesting for buyers and sellers and not just talk about real estate? In this short video, I'm going to share a powerful capability which is called an RSS feed that will take information from sources around the world and be able to pull those in as posts on your social media channel. And I'm going to be setting this up on a great new tool that I found late in 2021 called HelloWoofy. HelloWoofy has solved a problem for me. You see, with a lot of the social platforms that are posting, like Keeping Current Matters, for example, which I've always used, they only allow you to post to a single Facebook page or Instagram page and what have you. And they don't post to things like TikTok. HelloWoofy allows me to have unlimited number of social channels where I can have a single post go out to all those channels at once. So if you want to amp up your social game, let's dive in and let me show you RSS feeds, setting it up on top of HelloWoofy. So if you go to HelloWoofy, go ahead and check out the demo. It's very, very powerful. And you can see all the platforms that they integrate to today. And they have many more platforms coming in the future this year. And you can check out their whole video. But more importantly, if you come down here, they have lots of plans. But for RSS, you would need the Pro plan and above. But you can see here, it's not that expensive, $69 for the whole year. With this particular plan, you can go up to 25 accounts. So a single post you make can handle all your social platforms with this account. Down here, they have a graphics editor for Canva. They also have Google My Business, TikTok, and much, much more. But down here, you'll see that this plan has up to 30 RSS feed capabilities that I'm going to be setting up here. Within your library, you could have up to 10 calendars, so you can mix and match. And I'm going to explain RSS in a minute here, but you may have one RSS feed for local restaurants and another feed for local events. So you want different calendars because you may want to post those on different times of the week or maybe throughout the month, so you have control of when all these posts happen. Down below here, there's a mobile app as well. There's a Chrome extension. They also have what's called the hashtag playlist, which is very, very powerful, and voice-powered controls. So go ahead and check out HelloWoofy. Now, before I actually set up the RSS feed, let me show you where you find RSS feeds. So if you just go to your Google page and just say, like great, I'll say Philadelphia RSS feeds. Right, I'll go ahead and type that in. And sure enough, the top 10 Philadelphia RSS feeds blog that I can go search. Maybe I want to do RSS feeds for real estate. So I'll go in and say RSS feeds for real estate. And as I come down here, you'll see the National Association of Realtors has an RSS feed. And they don't have just one feed, but you can go down and get all the different subjects that you may be interested in feeding into your social story. So in this case, we have benefits of programs, safety, real estate insights podcast, video series, cultural scan. And if you click into these, you kind of get a sense for what the posts are going to be about. So in this case, home improvements, real estate on the silver screen, market listings for delicious twists. All this data, these are the articles that you'll find in those RSS feeds. All you need to do to get the actual feed itself is hover over here, and you can click on that and then copy this URL at the very, very top. It's called feed at FeedBurner and so forth. Now, once you have your RSS feed, whether you go to Philly Mag or local news broadcasts in your town, they will all have a URL for that feed. Now, to set up the RSS feed, it's very easy in HelloWoofy. You come over here to your library once you're in your account, and you're going to come to import content. And HelloWoofy allows me to pull data in from CSVs, from URLs like blogs. I could pull images and videos in here, voice, and also PDFs. But right here is import from a website. This is the RSS Importer. All I need to do is paste that RSS feed here that I want, which is cultural scan. I can put it in a category, so you can create new categories in HelloWoofy. I suggest that you definitely create categories for all your social calendars. So that way you may tie these categories of posts to different schedules. So you want to definitely categorize them. The next thing in RSS is, depends on the source, it could be posting every hour. If you think of CNN or ESPN, you know, they have RSS feeds that are up to the minute, constantly providing posts for you. But in real estate, I don't want to get that crazy. I'm going to say just get me one per 24-hour window. So it'll get a feed into my HelloWoofy once a day. So I'll have 7 throughout the week. Now, the other thing I want to point out is down here, do you want to send directly to your library? I suggest that you say send it pending content for review. The reason why you want to do this, I'll tell you a funny story, is right before Christmas when I started the RSS feeds, I took a feed from one of the counties outside of Philadelphia down in Chester County. When I looked at my Facebook page, that all the posts that were happening, it was getting all the obituaries of everyone that passed away in the county, and I looked more like a funeral home page than a real estate page. So absolutely want to review everything. I'm more interested in getting local events, when there's parades, when there's fun things for the kids to do, openings of new restaurants. So make sure you always go into a review first before you actually post it. That's just words of wisdom from what I did earlier. So in this case, once I create the content, now I have RSS. So in the RSS section here, you have rejected and pending. So what I can do now is I can look over here, and here's the NAR feed. And in this case, here's an article about how clients are downsizing and having fun doing it. This looks like a really good article that I may want to post. So I could simply say add to library. And now that's going to go into my schedule library. So that'll, in my schedule, I have these national kind of posts and local news posts about restaurants happening only a couple times a month on my Facebook page and Instagram channels and such. So that way it makes it a little bit more interesting than just real estate related information. On my feeds over here, if I look at this little gear, you could see that I'm getting things from Philly Magazine, and I have that in a category called City Life. So my followers on my social channels really love this, because back in the fall, I was getting where to see the best Christmas lights in Philadelphia, what restaurants were opening, fun things for the kids to do during the holidays, some great articles and stuff that we're posting on my channel. It allowed me to build followers on all my channels by the hundreds as people were starting to follow what I'm posting here. I also found a really fun cracked RSS that does humor. So every once in a while I'll throw a humorous type post on some of my channels coming from the feed. And now I have my National Association of Realtors cultural scan ready to go. I hope you like this video. This is just a single feature within HelloWoofy, and I'll have more videos to come on this powerful HelloWoofy platform. But I hope now you can see the power of RSS feeds in making your social posts a lot more interesting in 2022. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, please give me a thumbs up here to share the love across YouTube. And if you have any questions at all or need any help with your RSS feeds or anything, put some comments down and let me know some interesting RSS feeds that you found in your local channel that we can share amongst all of us. And I'm here to help you make this the best decade ever. Enjoy.